Happy Monday, everyone. How has your week started? I hope that it's good. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode and a very warm welcome. So the Daily Mail is grifting off of Meghan and her influence or her effect. So, during Harry and Meghan's visit to Jordan, Meghan wore this very beautiful Zara coat, and oh my god, the first time I actually saw those pictures I was just like, this coat is so cute, it's so beautiful, and it fit Meghan so perfectly. And I'm obviously not the only one who thought this coat was so cute. So, this coat is actually from Zara, and it costs like $169. That is actually very affordable. And what makes it even more beautiful is that it can be worn by literally anyone. I mean, see the design, also the size of it. It's so cute. And I think this is something that anyone can have in their wardrobes. So as usual, every time Meghan is seen with something, it sells out. And by the end of the day, that is after Harry and Meghan's visit to the refugee camp, this coat had already sold out. It literally sold out in a matter of hours. And I don't think at this time it's actually a surprise when we see things selling out whenever Meghan wears them, because there is the Meghan effect. That is the Meghan effect. Whenever she wears something, it just sells out. People become very interested in everything that she wears. And there's even this Instagram page which actually posts things to do with royal fashion, whatever the royals were wearing. And they clearly illustrated how these sold out and even how the Meghan effect is actually so enormous. So this is what they wrote on their page, saying, the Meghan effect doesn't clock out, not even in a war zone. Let's be clear about what just happened. Meghan flew to Jordan on a WHO humanitarian mission. She visited Gaza evacuees in a hospital, Syrian refugees at Zara camp, and an addiction recovery center. She was 3,000 miles from a red carpet in an active conflict-adjacent region during Ramadan. No fashion week, no stylist credit roll, no carefully orchestrated brand moment. She put on a 109-pound Zara wool coat, and it immediately started trending with sizes small, medium selling out. This is documented economic force. Lyst has tracked a 200% average such spike every time this woman wears a brand. A 109-pound high street jacket just outperformed other coats from that day in fashion press coverage. See the influence that Meghan has. This coat actually started trending, and then all these sizes sold out. In fact, when you look at their website right now, that is Zara, it says that this coat is actually out of stock. And whom do you think has caused all of this? Definitely Meghan, because when I spotted Meghan in that coat that specific day, it was still very much available, and then by the end of the day it was out of stock. It was sold out. So this is definitely Meghan's effect. Well, guess what? The Daily Mail saw an opportunity in all of this, and they decided that they were going to redirect people to another website selling a similar item, and obviously the Daily Mail are getting a commission from all of this. Well, what do we call that? Definitely grifting. They are grifting off of Meghan's effect. So on that day, when Meghan was seen with the coat, the Daily Mail wrote this article saying, Meghan Markle's trending Zara funnel neck jacket is selling out fast as she ditches very expensive clothing for high street in bid to copycat. Well, first of all, that headline alone is nasty, because have you ever seen Kate in such good outfits? Have you seen Kate in such beautiful outfits? Of course not. And Meghan isn't even trying to copy Kate in any way. In fact, it's Kate who has been copying Meghan this entire time. Kate is the same person who has been spotted copying Meghan. She is the same person who was actually caught or outed by her stylist for following brands that Meghan wore, or the people who are close to Meghan. So Kate has been the copycat this entire time, and the Daily Mail trying to rewrite that isn't working, because we have the evidence. We have the evidence of Kate copying Meghan from time to time. So no, this wasn't something that Meghan copied from Kate, and Kate doesn't know how to dress. I don't know how many times I'm going to insist on that, but her fashion sense is actually unlike Meghan's. Meghan has a very good taste in fashion. And it's actually funny to remember that Kate thought Meghan wanted her fashion contacts when Meghan first joined that family. That was very laughable because her fashion taste compared to Meghan's are actually very different, and Meghan is just elegant. Anyway, the Daily Mail then went on to redirect people, saying that Meghan's exact jacket is still available to shop below, along with a selection of similar styles, so you'll have plenty of options to recreate the look. And they went on to redirect people. And you can see up there it reads, exact match, Zara wool blend top stitched jacket. So when you click the link, it just takes you directly to the Zara website. So we definitely know what the Daily Mail is doing. They are trying to profit off of Meghan. They knew that this was going to be a sellout. They knew that this coat was actually going to sell out. And they obviously wanted some commission from all of this. That is why they were redirecting people to this site for them to get something also out of it. And I don't think I've ever seen the Daily Mail doing the same when it comes to Kate Middleton or any other royal. But be sure for Meghan, they'll do this every single time. They will redirect people to the website selling Meghan's clothing, or even other sites which are selling similar but maybe cheaper options, all in efforts to profit off of that, because they know people are always interested in what Meghan is wearing. So they also want to benefit from that. And it's just nasty, considering that the Daily Mail is the same site that continues to attack Meghan. They write so many articles that are negative concerning Meghan, yet they still want to profit off of this woman. This is bad behavior, right? And they are also the same people who think, or rather would love to preach how Meghan is irrelevant together with her husband and all of those things. So if they truly believe whatever they preach, then Meghan shouldn't even be mentioned in their articles. Neither should they be talking about her outfits or trying to get commissions through Meghan's clothing. But it just proves that Meghan is obviously very much relevant, and these people seem like they can't live without her. The Daily Mail can't go a single day without talking about Meghan or just trying to profit off of her in some way. But at least they didn't lie about this coat selling out fast, because the Daily Mail always lies. And another thing is them crashing out because Meghan usually wears expensive clothing. One thing these people should remember is that Meghan buys everything using her own money. She doesn't use taxpayer money to purchase anything, unlike the left behind royals. So whenever they want to crash out saying that she's wearing expensive clothing or jewelry or whatever Meghan decides to buy, they should know it's none of their business, and she purchased that using her hard-earned money. And when they want to crash out, they should maybe redirect that energy towards the left behind royals who do nothing, yet they get paid or get the taxpayer money from the public. So crashing out because Meghan wears expensive clothing is actually insane. And again, most of the time when I see Meghan wearing something, it's mostly from women-led brands and very small brands which are trying to grow, and she's most of the time promoting those brands. So most of the time Meghan has a reason before selecting an outfit that she wants to wear. So I love that about her, but obviously some people just want to take advantage of that or try to drag her through the mud. But saying that she was actually copying Kate is the biggest joke of all time. So I don't know about you all. I'd love to know what you think. Then I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.